Hey guys, it's PonkyPlays. Welcome to our Raid Shadow Legends video. So in today's video, I'm going to be pulling shards so that I can go for the packmaster champion. I did not go for his fusion fragment, whichever it was. I'm not sure which one. I haven't gone actually for the partner orc dog, which I know why go for the packmaster if you don't have the partner, but I like going for the guaranteed champions. I think that's the best time to go for champions, and I like to collect, and you know, who knows, maybe eventually I'll pull the partner for him as well. If not, maybe I'll get really lucky and pull him right now. But it's not a terrible, I think you need like 75,000 points, I think, in order to get him. And I'm not gonna go for the 5-star souls here since I don't have him, unless not even if I end up pulling him, because I don't know if I have that many shards for points. I might, but then I would have to probably pull everything I have, and I'll definitely have to do a few back and forth between the tavern and pulling, because I can increase my champion pool, but it costs a lot, and I don't want to use my resources for that. So until I really have to increase the amount of champions I can hold, I'm just gonna keep holding that off. But yeah, I was figuring I'll do like 10 sacred shards, and then the rest in ancient shards probably. Maybe I might consider doing a 10 pool for void shards, since Cardiel is one that I don't have and I would love. So there's a possibility there, but every now and then, it's been a while since I've done a guaranteed void legendary champion, but you never know, so I just keep them just in case. But yeah, I definitely went for what's her name, Fina, Blade of Arabia. I have one faction unity champion, the Bannerlord champion. I forget what his name is. I think he's the only one I've gotten, which, I mean, still pretty lucky to have got him in general, Aislinn. But he's not the most powerful. I mean, he was the first one, so they've definitely become more powerful since then. And I know Fina is like super crazy powerful in certain areas with like good other high elves in your squad, so I definitely would love to go for her and hopefully pull her. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and start it out, so wish me luck. Okay, I was gonna say that'd be too bad a luck if I don't pull anything within 10 shards, but I don't know, Beauregard is almost worse luck than pulling an epic. Yeah, definitely not my favorite. They desperately need to buff him, because his kit is pretty lackluster, to be honest. Well, I mean, let's go ahead and pull some ancients, I guess, now, and see if I can get luckier there. might be all the points I need. Maybe I'm wrong. No, okay, I still need like 2,000 more points, 1,500. We got 2 more pools. Could pull 1 more safe red, but that's a lot of extra points I don't need. Maybe 2 voids. I might just do 2 voids. See if I can redeem those. Okay, here's an epic. Prundar, he's okay. He's not bad, but not the best either. Well, there we go. That should be enough points, I believe. So if I did the math right, which I'm pretty sure I did, I should just need to go down this way. Here. Although I don't know if I can get the packmaster because I might be full right now. Oh, I did not do the math right apparently. Well, that's fine either way because I'm pretty sure I'm full. I am. Okay, let's really quickly, I guess, eat up. Well, let's do some faction guardians because I'm sure all of those are not faction guardians. Empowerment. So Prundar. I highly doubt that either of these need Prundar, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. Hold on, let me make sure. Yeah, I don't fully remember who I got. Let's see. No, these. Okay, so magic. Oh, that's right. I did get a royal guard, but I must have him +4 already. And then Vala, okay. Which I don't know if I... Okay. This was way too far down, apparently. Let me check out to see... No, it doesn't look like any... Oh, I got it. No, did I get a Scorpius? Okay, so Royal Guard is +2 right now. So that's nice, because I do use Royal Guard a fair amount. Okay, so that opened up 2 spots. Because it won't be enough to do void shards. I still need... No way, it will be. Okay, I'll just do 2 more void shards then. Let's do that and see if I get anything with 2 shards. Probably not, but you know, could happen. Yeah. Well, I guess I have to eat somebody again so I can get... let's see. Let's just make a 4-star really quickly. I'll make Force Affinity into a 4-star chicken. Actually, I'm just gonna eat some voids because I've got less void brews than I do anything else. There we go. So now we can go here and get ourselves the Packmaster Shayak. Definitely not the most exciting shard pull video I've had. 1 legendary out of all those shards, and it was a repeat and one of the worst, unfortunately. But hey, that's the luck of the game, and sometimes I get pretty lucky. Most of the time, just average luck. Let's see, attacks an enemy. I know he's not super powerful by himself. He's just good right now because of his partner. So, I mean, again, eventually if I can manage to pull him, that would be awesome. But yeah, attacks an enemy, has a 50 up to a 70% chance of placing decreased defense for 2 turns, and then teams up with all of the hounds. He's an HP champion. He then removes all debuffs from this champion and heals himself by 50% of his max HP. Then places a shield buff on himself. The value of the shield is equal to the surplus heal. And the shield buff cannot be removed or stolen or transferred if one of the hounds is out, and then places a taunt and reflect damage on himself for 2 turns. Cannot be removed, stolen, or transferred if the hounds are out. And that's on a 3-turn cooldown. It's alright, but definitely very selfish. The reflect damage, I don't understand why. I feel like there's a decent amount of reflect damage paired up with shield, which I'm pretty sure you can't reflect if you've got a shield up. So don't necessarily make much sense to me, but it's still alright. With the taunt, you know, at least any single target hit, he'll be focusing on himself. It just sucks that taunt doesn't work on Hydra anymore. It's just, it wasn't necessarily the best change in my opinion. They could have done a lot of different stuff in my opinion for taunt, because I know they changed it because when taunt was up, it made it so that the heads weren't devouring champions anymore. But I don't understand why they didn't just change it so that instead of devouring the champion that had the devouring debuff or whatever it is on them, it should just devour the person with the taunt. Like, that was the easiest change I would have expected to come out of it, but it is what it is. Maybe eventually they'll change it to that. Who knows? And then he does a turn meter feel on all allies for 25%, which is okay on a 3-turn cooldown, and also has a 100% chance to place block buffs on all enemies, and he cannot be resisted if the hound is out, which definitely better. It sucks that the A1 skill still needs accuracy for the decreased defense. And then this doesn't. And then when attack places a hex debuff on the attacker for a turn, allies attacks on targets under hex placed by this champion will deal 20 more damage. And then when this champion is attacked, all allies that are hounds counterattack. It's whenever he's attacked. I thought it was whenever he's attacked while the enemy's under a hex. But it's just whenever he's attacked. So that's pretty decent still too. The hex also will need accuracy though. So this be irresistible just means that you don't get the 3% chance of it being resisted, which is nice, but you still need accuracy for his get to work. And then he's got speed in all battles by 19%, which is okay. It's definitely not the worst champion, but not the strongest. He needs really good partners in order to be great, which again, Crowcat, the throat ripper. That's what it is, yeah. He definitely makes him worth using, for sure. But there you guys go. That'll be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I was hoping for something better, but it is what it is. Hopefully on the next shard pool, I'll get much better luck. But until the next video, guys, take care.